Alright guys, what's up? Today we are going to address some of the comments that came up on my post. Guys, the last time I looked, we was at 83,000 views on my Challenger versus Roadglide video. That is unheard of, and I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just somebody trying to start out in YouTube, and you guys check that video out, and I greatly appreciate it. So today we are dropping Miss Rock Bucket off at work because she has a Christmas party tonight, gets to go get her drink on, and yeah, I get to go back and pick her up this evening. So but in the meantime, after I drop her off, I am going back up to Iron Pony to see if the reactions inside the store were as positive as they were in my comment section. So yeah, we're going to do that. I believe we're supposed to be meeting up with Jay from Morons and Motors. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. So let's roll the intro. I'm in my pickup, so ain't no point in me showing you any footage going down the road. But yeah, we'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, we're back at Iron Pony. Not only did Jay from Morons and Motors show up, but Mikey showed up too, and yeah, here they are.
What's up, France? How you
Hi. You can't see me. I'm over here out of frame. Just hi.
We're literally standing here debating on what the 5 best things about the Indian Challenger is, and yeah, kind of comparing it to the other Indians. So
the whole dark horse thing, I fell in love instantly because everything's black. I like the black outlook.
I agree.
okay,
I like that. I like the flat colors too. They're just such a pain to take care of. Whatever, but I still say that one of the best things is that motor. I like that design.
Well, not only that, but I mean, it is cool. You've been.
yeah. Either one of these guys could take it for a ride. I got a helmet and a jacket.
Yeah, I'm saying cosmetically, because like the other motors, they look nice. The jeweled one looks nice.
Tell me in the comments, guys, which motor you think looks better. Do you like the old motor, or
I mean, it's
do you like the new motor?
But that, it's not as.
Let us know.
If you see that.
Kids are over there trying to play. I'm gonna get them to hit the turn signals. Out of 5 things that, doing a comparison of 5 things that I love about this bike compared to my Harley, is definitely the turn signals. Hey, hit the left turn signal, at least it's on the correct side. See,
The right turn signal's on the correct side too.
No.
Where it's supposed to be.
the right turn signal is on the wrong side of the motorcycle. I'll stick with that.
You can have your GPS with, and that's your control plug-in thing.
I'm gonna try to get Mikey to take his bike for a ride. I think he's gonna be scared though. He's scared of the 39-degree temperature. He ain't gonna do it.
That's what he's scared of.
That's exactly
He
what
just,
it is. You
he
call
just
me.
can't handle that motor.
I ain't done nothing but ride a scooter in my life.
Yeah, his last bike was, it was a Yamaha Raider or something, underpowered.
No.
We're gonna talk about which one of these motorcycles we like better. Roadglide or Challenger?
Oh yeah?
Sure, why not?
Well, you've ridden both. What's your first take?
My first take is that Challenger's faster. What this basically boils down to is we're going to give you 5 points of why the Challenger is, or 5 points that we like about the Indian Challenger, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I won't trade my Roadglide in, and why he wants to buy a Challenger. So,
I stole seat. Okay.
you're nervous. You can't be nervous. It's a GoPro and a TV. 5 best things about the Indian Challenger.
Well, honestly, it's a little off for me. As everybody is fully aware, I've neglected to ride much of anything because I'm in the mood to buy something and I don't need to get on anything don't even like it.
I've been offered him for the last, I don't know, half an hour now to take my jacket and my helmet and go ride it, and he won't do it.
Nope.
Not to mention, I'm the only one who brought a GoPro again, and yeah, I could get good footage. He won't do it. All right, what's another thing you like better about the Challenger? I like the fact number 2, I'll just go ahead and go with this, is the fact that that bike comes with full LEDs from the factory. And the turn signals look like the ones off my F-150.
Now if only they offered it in that blue.
Yeah, if they offered that in lightning blue, maybe I'd have to change.
Honestly, I like the lights. I like that I feel like they're going with something that's a little bit more approachable. Because like with a Harley, the big selling point is we have 1,000,001 parts. If there's any little thing about this bike that you don't like, change it. We have the parts. There's nothing you can't find on a Harley, whereas that's a little bit more rare with an Indian, but it comes out of the box a little bit more established. It comes out a little bit more set up.
Yeah.
So it's like if you like to customize and everything, Harley's where you're at, but Indian's slowly getting there. They don't quite have the following right now.
Now I did see something, another good point for Indian. I did see that there is somebody already working on a big bore kit for it.
Yep, I saw that.
It's not a name I've heard of, because, well, I don't follow Indians. But, for the love of God.
Nothing.
It is no wonder you guys can't get anything done.
I wasn't doing nothing.
Okay.
I was just coming over here, sitting down on my seat.
Point number 3 is this infotainment system, and it seems to have a lot more in it than Harley's.
It's amazing.
Okay, so when I bought my first Harley back in 2015, see, blue. Anyways, there's a TV in front of us. So when I bought my first Harley back in 2015, Indian didn't have an infotainment system. There wasn't nothing there. Even the hand controls on the Indians back then, garbage. They were better than the Victories. The Victories were horrible. Indians sucked. And when I got my Harley, even though I joke about it, when I got my Harley, the right turn signal thing killed me. Now I'm just used to it. That's why I crack jokes.
I feel like Victory to Indian is what Scion was to Toyota. They threw it out there, they made a bunch of futuristic stuff, and they were like, let's see if we can get a bunch of young people into it, and we'll throw it at the wall and see what fits. And then they just killed it off after a while. It was almost like a marketing experience.
Well, no, I wouldn't agree with that, because the Victory motorcycles were out in the late 90s. And
oh yeah, with the V92 and stuff.
They didn't even buy the Indian name until 2011.
Good point.
Not 1901, 2011. Anyway.
Yeah, they bought a name that's been around since 1901.
Yeah, see, the name's been
whatever
around.
it is. Yeah, so that is a good point, but that's what it seemed like there at the end. It seemed like they were taking Indians and they were putting like modern, aggressive styling, taking chances with it. That's why they made the Vision, which, while I hear it rides amazing, that is a hideous bike.
If you own a Vision, all 3 of our apologies. But
yeah, our apologies. If you want, there's plenty of optometrists around. You need to get some glasses on them.
Yeah, those bikes are hideous.
Oh.
I don't care what anybody says.
That statement is not endorsed by Rock Bucket Motoring. That is completely Morons and Motors. It's in the name.
It is straight up just like the ugliest bike I've ever seen.
All right, what are we at? Point 4? Brembo brakes.
Brembo brakes. Don't Harleys come with Brembos now?
Harleys have had Brembo brakes on the front of them for quite a long time. They just don't have the big rotors. No, most people don't realize it because Harley branding, of course, you know, we're going to put our logo on the front, charge you an extra $100 for it.
Right.
And yeah, when you look at the back of a set of pads on, you know, look at the back of the brake pads, it says Brembo.
And I wonder if they're doing it for because like, you know how like Ford and Chevy get into it, and it's like they always have to one-up each other?
Yeah.
There's always like and I wonder if that's what Indian's doing, or I wonder if Indian got cut a deal by leaving Brembo on it. Because while the Harley name is identifiable, it's a household name, it's undeniable. By putting Brembo on there, people go, oh, race brakes.
Well, I think they left it on there so they can identify with Brembo brakes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, is because that's also a household name. It's like, oh, look, they're using super high quality parts.
I would like to see.
You know what my fifth point is that I enjoy the most about the Challenger?
That it's not a Harley.
No, I don't have anything against Harleys. My last 2 bikes were Harleys. The last V-Rod I have.
But you talk trash about them all the time.
That's
Mainly
just 'cause it
just
gets
to,
the rise
mainly
out
just
of
to
it.
poke at me.
I was gonna say, just to piss you off.
You and Kodiak, it's so fun.
No, my days of bashing are over. That bike done proved it to me.
Yeah.
Just because I like my Harley, I love my Harley. That Indian's an impressive bike.
My favorite thing, the absolute number one, top of the list favorite thing for me in the Challenger is its worthwhile competition to Harley. Competition is good for us because Harley's gone so long without someone being big enough, being good enough to challenge them that they were able to just make little improvements. And now that they have something that is so close, so challenging, they're like, oh, they got to up their game.
All right, so
What, number 5? Oh, jeez.
No, I think that was 5.
Was that
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, because
Okay.
like I said, my favorite thing is that it's brought challenge, and
Yeah.
the more those two battle, the better it works out for us.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to continue to push each other to make a better vehicle.
all right, so 5 reasons why I won't trade my Roadglide.
You won't?
Won't trade my Roadglide for a Challenger. Number 1.
Not a Harley badge.
For one, I've not even had it a year yet, and I'm not going upside down.
Right.
Number 2, I like it better. I've been riding a Harley since 2015. I like how it sits. Half the parts I stole off my old bike and put on my new bike, they fit.
Right.
Um,
That's the beauty of Heritage and having them being around so long. Even when they make changes, they don't just like boom. This is something that nothing's going to fit on.
Yeah.
And so it allows you to keep your parts and
yeah.
upgrade.
Reason number 2, I can't afford to buy all new T-shirts.
He can't redo his wardrobe. Can't do it.
What I will tell you is if you buy a new bike at Iron Pony, they give you 10% off anything else you buy here.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
So you can upgrade your wardrobe and all that.
You get 10% off the whole order. I mean, and then if you spend so much money, they give you a free T-shirt.
Hashtag Iron Pony Motorsports. Come in and see Mark. He'll hook you up.
Thanks for letting us hang out.
Spend money here.
When I was riding around on my old blue Yamaha, when you pulled into a gas station or something like that, there's no camaraderie.
Yeah.
There's no camaraderie between, you pull up to somebody else on a Honda or something like that getting gas. They don't wave, they don't talk to you, they don't say, where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
You pull in on a Harley and there's other Harley people in there. It's almost like you're just talking to somebody you've known forever, even if you've been there or just met them 5 minutes ago.
So you're saying if I were to roll up into it with a Challenger and there was all those Harley guys here, they'd be like, no, get out, we don't like you.
Well, I think it's changing altogether.
Well, that's a tricky subject.
Well, it's
Because
me.
you still have, well, they might to you, Mr. Carrot Top,
Yeah.
but you still have the assholes that ride Harleys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The elitist attitude and
That-
stuff.
That aren't willing to accept the fact that other bikes are coming on and other people can't afford a Harley, or millennials are smarter with their money than us Gen Xers were.
And these guys that are like, it's Harley or nothing.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
not even another dealership in the country but a Harley dealership.
Honestly, I think the landscape for motorcycles has changed. The more these bikes sell, the more other competitors come into the marketplace and baggers and stuff. I think it forces people to open their eyes and be a little bit more accepting of like, you may not be on Harley, but at least you're on 2 wheels. At least you're riding.
So what are we, number 3? Third reason why I wouldn't trade my
Yeah.
Harley? Because I like it. I mean, at the end of the day, I just like that bike.
Do you like it because it's like sliding into an old pair of boots and it fits good because you're used to
Yeah,
it?
even the brand new Harley, when I left the dealership with it, it was just like getting off my other one, except I had a different shaped fairing.
Yeah.
And a better motor.
I had the 114 getting off my 103 onto the 114. It was just stupid different.
I was saying, sometimes it takes a jump like that.
If Indian, and I say this just like I would say to Harley, get your shit together, Indian. Put a hydraulic clutch on that fucking bike, because that would make a difference.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Reason number 4 is color.
Color?
Paint colors.
Harley's got more options.
Harley's got more options than paint colors.
That's true.
I think
But-
they're getting there though. I mean, we're in a showroom where there's probably 15, 20 colors on all these bikes.
Yeah, but not available on every bike.
Oh, it's not cross-plat.
Right,
Yeah,
so, like,
cross-plat.
you-
Just
I
because it's
gotcha.
available on this one doesn't mean it's
Like,
available
like
over
that
here.
blue Scout over there,
Mhm.
you probably can't get that on a Challenger. Well, you can get it on the Challenger, I think, but I don't think you can get it on a Chieftain or something like that.
Yeah,
Unless you-
or like this bike right here behind you.
Yeah,
this
the
seafoam green
seafoam
and this,
green,
this
cream.
off-white cream
Yeah.
color. You probably can't get that on something else. If you
Yeah,
want
you
it.
probably wouldn't want that on something else.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't want it. Period. I would just
It's just so much optional stuff. The world of
aftermarket.
aftermarket is just so much.
Yeah, and that's an uncompetable giant because,
Yeah.
like I said, the longer they stick with something, the more these bikes stay around. The aftermarket will grow for it. But the biggest negative is that while it's not there right now, there's a lot to be said about how easy it is to repair a Harley, how easy it is to maintain a Harley because of the amount of parts there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it's not even saying like, oh, what if you wreck your bike? There's a million and one things. You know, kids are running around the garage, they knock the bike over, and now you got a dent in something. Harley has those parts. If you don't want to buy from them, someone probably has one used.
Yeah, there won't be any poking fun at other motorcycle brands. I'm not going to do it. I haven't done it so far. I only make fun of one in particular motorcycle, and that's just because he deserves it. So
It's the Raider.
So Tom, get you a better motorcycle because your motorcycle is garbage. Mikey even tell you, garbage. Jay will tell you. Now Jay probably likes it, but
I love
whatever.
that bike. The 113 sounds amazing.
Yeah. So my advice, Harley guys, quit being dicks.
Yeah, the elitist mentality is not helping the overall culture.
No, not at all.
Luckily, it doesn't seem like it's continuing a lot.
So, all right. So I guess we covered everything. We're gonna cut this off here. We might go look at some other stuff, throw some footage on there. All right, guys. I can't believe it. It's actually gonna happen. Mikey from Morons and Motors is gonna take the Challenger out. Unfortunately, they have their own YouTube channel, so that's their footage. But should be pretty cool.
disclaimer, Mikey's the only one that's going to have a camera, but I'll be behind him on a different bike, so we're going to go have some fun.
Disclaimer, I don't know how to ride a motorcycle, so I'm just gonna hope for the best.
Same seas.
I'm gonna stay here so I can wait to call their wives when they get hurt.
Whoa now.
Well guys, I was gonna get some footage of these guys actually taking off on these bikes and Mikey actually going for a ride. See, Mr. Mikey there has my jacket and my helmet, and I broke the GoPro mount, so he can't take it with him. All right, Mikey, tell me what you think.
I like it. I like it. Once you start going real fast, breaks up a little bit, but a bike like this ain't made to be over 105, so it does good. Not saying I got there, but you know, I've seen reviews and whatnot. But I will say the handling on this bike is phenomenal. I took it in here, took it up here, and I cut in real sharp pulling into Iron Pony's lock because they have a nice off of 161. You can turn it real good. It handled that real fine. Then I went out of here and downshifted and loaded up the front of it and turned it just to see how it would react, to see if the front would try to overpower it. Brake bias is perfect. The back doesn't ever try to step out of the front unless you want to. So I'm happy with it. It handles phenomenally. Definitely something that I would own.
So guys, you also know that we live in Southern Ohio, and you know, weather down here varies day to day, hour to hour most of the time. But with it being, you know, in December already, we've already, you know, had snow. We got salt on the roads. I probably won't be getting my bike out anytime soon. So this will probably be my last video for a while, at least until the Easy Rider Bike Show comes in January up to Columbus. Well, with that being said, for me and Miss Rock Bucket here, I just want to tell everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, guys.
It's so forced. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, you can check us both out on Instagram. Me, of course, Rock Bucket Motoring, Instagram and Facebook. I know most of the guys would probably rather look at her than me. So check her out, Miss Rock Bucket on Instagram. And If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tap the bell notification so you know when we upload. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.